What manner of spirit is this? Ancestors, have mercy on us. What does he want? You must listen to me, Obinna. They know you saw them. Who? Who is coming?
I beg you, gods of my fathers, let this child be born strong. Let the tears flow, my sister. I am right here. We will face this together.
The sky turns red. What does it mean for the village?
The elders must interpret this immediately. We are in great danger.
In the heart of Igboland, beyond the dusty roads and whispering forests, there existed a kingdom untouched by time, Umuoji. A land where the soil was red like blood and the air carried the scent of ripe oranges. Tall orange trees stood like ancient watchers, their branches heavy with fruit, their leaves dancing gently with the wind, as though they understood secrets no man could hear. The huts were strong and round, built with earth and sweat. Children ran barefoot, laughter echoing through the compounds. Women pounded yam in rhythm, men gathered under the nuku tree, speaking of tradition, gods, and destiny. But above them all, standing tall like a symbol of power and authority, was the king's palace. And inside that palace lived a story that would one day destroy everything. King Eze Enyiche was not just a ruler. He was a force, a warrior in his youth, a conqueror in his prime, and now a king whose name commanded silence across neighboring lands. His voice was law, his presence unquestionable. But even kings have weaknesses, and his was his heart. Queen Adaku came into the palace like light. She was not loud, she was not proud, but everywhere she stepped, peace followed. Her beauty was soft and natural, skin like polished bronze, eyes calm like evening rivers. The people loved her. The elders respected her. Even the spirits seemed to favor her. Then came Njidike. She did not arrive quietly. Her beauty was striking, almost intimidating. Sharp eyes, perfect posture, a smile that could charm or deceive. She was everything Adaku was not. Bold, proud, ambitious, and deep inside her lived a hunger. At first, the palace knew peace. 2 queens, 1 king, balance. But time has a way of revealing truth. The day Queen Adaku went into labor, the entire kingdom held its breath. Drums were silenced, prayers were whispered, and when the cry of a child finally pierced the air, it was not just a child. It was a son, a prince, an heir. The kingdom exploded in celebration. Goats were slaughtered, palm wine flowed like rivers, and the king, for the first time in years, wept. They named the child Obinna, father's heart. But somewhere in the palace, behind closed doors, Queen Njidike sat in silence, her face expressionless, her fists clenched, her eyes burning. Days turned into months, months into years. Obinna grew strong, healthy, loved by all. And then it happened again. Queen Adaku became pregnant. The joy returned, the songs returned, the celebration returned. And this time, Njideke could not hide it. The cracks began to show. Her smiles became forced, her greetings cold, her presence heavy. Another boy, another prince, another reminder that she had nothing, that she was nothing. That night, Njideke stood before her mirror, staring at her reflection, whispering to herself, "Why her and not me?" Her voice broke. Then slowly, her tears dried and something else replaced them, something dangerous. The moon was high, but its light was weak, as if even it feared what was about to happen. Njideke wrapped herself in a dark cloth and stepped out of the palace. No guards, no servants, just silence. She walked past the orange trees, past the farmlands, past the sacred boundary, until she reached a place no one dared to go. The air changed, cold, heavy, unnatural. The trees here were twisted, lifeless, the ground dark. Even the wind refused to blow. Then, a voice. "Why have you come, queen without a crown?" Njideke froze. Slowly, a figure emerged from the shadows, old, bent, eyes glowing like dying fire. It was her, Nneka, the woman the village had cast out, the witch of the evil grove. Njideke stepped forward, fear trembling in her chest, but ambition holding her firm. "I want a child." The witch laughed, a dry, terrifying sound. "Do you?" Njideke swallowed. "Yes." The witch moved closer, too close. "And what will you give in return?" Silence. Then Njideke spoke the words that would doom them all. "Anything." The wind howled, the trees trembled, and somewhere far away, a child cried. Njideka stood still, her royal feet now trembling on forbidden soil. Before her stood Nneka, the woman the elders had erased from history, but not from fear. Long before she became the terror of Umuoji, Nneka was once a respected woman, a healer, a midwife, a woman who brought life into the world. They called her Nneka Oma, good mother. Women trusted her, men respected her, children ran to her. But power is a dangerous hunger. It began slowly. She started seeking knowledge beyond herbs, beyond tradition, beyond what the gods had permitted. She began to ask forbidden questions. How can a life be taken as easily as it is given? What lies beyond death? Can destiny be changed? The elders warned her. Some doors once opened never close, but she did not listen. One dry season, a child disappeared, then another, then another. No signs, no bodies, only silence and whispers. Until one night, a man followed a strange sound into the forest, and what he saw destroyed him. Nneka, standing naked under a dying tree, her body painted in ash and blood, chanting in a language no human should know. Before her was a child, lifeless. The man ran back to the village screaming. The elders gathered. The truth came out, and that same night, they dragged Nneka to the center of the village. She did not beg. She did not cry. She only laughed. "Today you send me away." Her voice echoed like thunder. "But one day, you will come looking for me." They banished her deep into the evil grove and warned, let no one ever seek her, no matter the desperation. And now, Years later, a queen stood before her, willing, desperate, broken. Ineka circled Njideka slowly, like a predator studying prey. You want a child? Yes, but what you truly want, the witch leaned closer, is not just a child. Njideka's silence confirmed it. You want power. Njideka's lips trembled. Then, yes. Ineka smiled. A smile that had no humanity left in it. Then listen carefully. The gods give life, but I take it and reshape it. Njideka's breathing grew heavy. What must I do? The witch raised her hand. The wind stopped. The trees shook, and somewhere in the distance, a child cried again. Njideka fell to her knees, clutching her chest. What is happening? Ineka laughed. You have begun it. There is no turning back. Back in the palace, the younger prince suddenly woke up screaming, a scream that did not sound human. Queen Adaku rushed to him, her heart racing. Calm down, my child. But the child's eyes were not normal. They flickered as if something else was looking through them. And far away, in the evil grove, Njideka screamed, feeling the connection, feeling the shift, feeling power. The witch looked down at her, smiling like death itself. You wanted a child, but what you have started will demand blood. The wind howled. The night deepened, and in that moment, Umuoji crossed into darkness. The child's eyes fluttered open, but they did not focus. They rolled slowly, unnaturally. Adaku's voice shook. Guards, call the healers, now! The palace came alive. Footsteps, voices, fear. The royal healers arrived with herbs, oils, and sacred chants. They touched the child, examined him, looked at each other, confused. This is not ordinary sickness, one of them whispered. The child's breathing became uneven. His small fingers curled tightly, as if he was fighting something no one else could see. And then he let out a cry that froze everyone in the room. It was not a child's cry. It was layered, like two voices speaking at once. Adaku staggered back in fear. What is happening to my child? No one answered, because no one understood. At that same moment, deep in the forbidden forest, Njideka collapsed to the ground, her body twisted in pain, her chest rising and falling rapidly, her eyes wide with terror. I can feel it. Nneka stood above her, calm, watching. Of course you can. Njideka screamed. It feels like something is being torn out of me. The witch crouched beside her, her voice low, cold. It is not from you, but it is because of you. Njideka's eyes filled with fear. What have you done? Nneka smiled. No, you should be asking, what have you started? Back in the palace, the child suddenly went still. Too still. Adaku froze, her breath caught in her throat. Why is he not moving? One of the healers slowly placed his hand on the child's chest. Nothing. Silence. The world stopped. Then Adaku screamed. A scream so deep, so raw, so broken that it echoed beyond the palace walls, into the village, into the forest, into the spirits themselves. My son! She grabbed the child, rocking him, crying uncontrollably. No, 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 wake up, please wake up. But the child did not move because the price had been paid.
Watch out for part 2.